Well, welcome to Spa. We have now got ourselves a 20% race distance race. All of the custom cars, custom drivers, I think it'll be a good one. Seems that we're going to get a little bit of rain. So yeah, it'll definitely mix things up. Very interesting qualifying session in which Christian Albers took pole for Spyker, just ahead of Gerhard Berger in the Snake car, the SMD09A, which will be used as the default car this season. Just a good point on that. He is in a team with Mika Hakkinen. Gerhard has the all-red car, and Mika is sporting a car that I did for a series on grandprixgames.org. So, look, if you like the look of my car, thank you very much, because I'll tell you, I don't have artistic ability, so it's pretty interesting. It's pretty easy, that is, to get a good car out of it. And here we go, we're away now. We're riding with Schumacher in his Benetton into La Source. 9 laps today. There's the normal traffic jam at the first corner. We're riding on board. Well, we're looking at Alonso here. Not on board at all. Got the 2 Mercs behind. Couple of Brawns behind there as well. Here we are, we're with Gerhard. He's got the lead. He had the lead, Albers takes it back. It's Herbert. Oh, one of the McLarens has gone horribly wide there. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Albers now leading Berger, Schumacher, and Bernoldi, with Verstappen in 5th. Here's Verstappen right now. He's got Frentzen right behind. One of the Jags. Albers though, onwards he goes. Unsurprisingly, it is a wet race at Spa, as I alluded to before, but it's actually started wet. Bernoldi in the arrows. 2002 arrows, that is. He's all over the back of Schumacher. He's going up the inside. Is it going to work? It shall. And his teammate is holding off the other one, the other Benetton in the background. Albers with the fastest lap. This is Prost. He's going to have a look at Senna, maybe. Now got Massa, Senna, Massa. He's going to have to get past one of the Brazilians eventually. Albers though, looking to extend the margin from Gerhard Berger. Prost up the inside there of Massa. Good move. Here is Villeneuve. (1999) BAR. Oh, they're all off. They are all off here. Herbert, Massa, Hakkinen, they're all off. Oh, goodness gracious. They all just forgot to do anything. Have a look at it. On board. Oh, he just locked the wheel. Yep, that's Hakkinen. Felipe Massa. Yep, same problem for him. And Herbert, same problem for him. Herbert sporting an interesting livery on his car today. It's been flipped over and doesn't want to be fixed. So, but you get to have a good. There it is. Look at that, fantastic. You get to have a good look at the SMD09A there, getting tackled by the Ferrari. That is what is possible with this car. And you don't see that every day. Herbert's made it out. I think Hakkinen's forgotten whether it's a Grand Prix race or if it's a rally. And the television... Oh no, he's out. He's made it out. It's okay. Right then, now with Bernaldi. It's going to be very interesting come proper season to get everyone's name right, that is for sure. Nonetheless, he's had a good start so far. He's up 2 places. Verstappen's the big loser at the moment, really. Gerhard seems a little bit vulnerable. He's just losing touch there with Albers, and Bernaldi's he's catching up a bit. Schumacher seems to be falling off the pace. Oh hello, here comes Nico Rosberg. Nope, we're gonna go on board with Eddie Irvine. Oh, Frentzen. Oh no, he's got a loose wheel. There you go. He's the only one that's lost out, so a real shame there for Heinz-Harald Frentzen. Doing so well, running in the top 6. There's Massa. Is it? Yes, it was Massa. Frentzen then. Away he goes. Oh, Pedro de la Rosa. He's got it all wrong into the bus stop. He seems to have gotten the place out with it though. Ricardo. That would be Zonta that he hit? It must have been. Yes. Oh, horrible luck there for Zonta. He's had to let them all through. And Berger's been overtaken. We'll go back, here we go, into Blanchimont. No. But Benoldi, he's done this before. He did it to Schumacher just a few laps prior. And there you go, as his teammate is getting pushed away and out of the race. Benoldi takes second place there from Gerhard Berger. Back live though. 2 orange cars at the front. Funnily enough, neither really lasted that long in F1. The Spyker, Christian Albers, and the arrows of Enrique Benoldi. As that was Johnny Herbert that took the fastest lap, I believe. Nope, Hakkinen now. Possibly drying up a bit. Oh no! And that's a way to that's one way of getting it all wrong. That's ingenious. Oh, and well, I don't have much to say for that. Yeah. So that just happened. Jenson Button out of this race through an accident, and that is now confirmed by race control. Goodness. Nonetheless, we ride here with Fernando Alonso in 11th. That seems to be maybe a bit of blue sky. It might be drying up a little bit. There's still rain, that's for sure. Albers takes us on to the 5th lap. Oh, here comes Nico Rosberg in the 2014 Mercedes. He's not going to lose his front nose over that. Probably fair enough. Cayenne. Yeah, no. Let's have a look at Adrian Sutil. Wasn't going to work there. Villeneuve. Oh goodness. Oh, he did that. He did that in real life, didn't he? Pretty sure he did. Oh, there. Oh, Fernando Alonso. No. And he's back onto the track. Oh. Villeneuve's out. Goodness gracious me. Fernando Alonso, though, got it all wrong. We'll ride on board with him now. Everything's going fine at this point for him. Not a care in the world, he's kept Rosberg off his tail. Now, does he... Can't see Villeneuve, I don't think. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Whew. That was indeed extremely close. We'll go back. We'll have a look at this one. Here you go, Villeneuve. Throws it wide. And he's just lost that. Oof. Have a look. What could we see from his... Oh, look, there's Alonso. He's very lucky not to lose anything. And that's the end of his race. We'll have a quick look with Zonta. Here you go. Final replay. Wow. That says it all, really. Alonso gets to drive another day. He's got his teammate. Oh, look at that. Fernando, please. Felipe is faster than you. Johnny Herbert in the wrong way round Jaguar. Hakkinen in the Finnish Snake. Gets to have a nice little drive to himself. And Albers continues to lead. On board here with Schumacher. Here comes Irvine. Let's have a look at one of the HRTs. Is there a problem with that one? Konstantin, oh, he's got a loose wheel. Heartbreaking for the Spanish team. Can't get anything to go right for them. Still in 15th, even with a loose wheel. Is he going to make it back to the pits? He's going to go close. Depends if he decides to duck in. He will. Makes up 2 positions. There you go. So Konstantin into the pits. Albers, I think he's getting caught. Well, they've definitely dropped Schumacher, and you can't say that every day. Berger's been overtaken by Schumacher as well. We missed that. Oh, look at that. Alain Prost has made it up 15 positions. Adrian Sutil as well, done very nicely to make up 9. Ayrton Senna's behind Prost. That's not going to end well. On board here with Benoldi. Schumacher is a distant bit of colour you can just see through. But nonetheless, good race so far by Benetton. Obviously not what they were really looking for, but strong. They've been outclassed by orange cars every day of the week this race. Close. Prost. Oh, dive bomb. Sure we're not watching Senna? Dive bombing in the wet, you sure? Get out of here. Oh, there you go. Confirmation. Benoldi, fastest lap of the race. He's within a second. In a few years' time, he could use DRS, but that's not going to happen. Nonetheless, he's within a second now of Albers. Here's Zonta. Oh. Yeah, try not to lock your brakes. La Source is probably one of the more forgiving corners. Depends how fast you're going when you lock your brakes. Johnny Herbert decides to take a fastest lap. Watching Schumacher, everything seems to be okay. Sounded a bit weird to me, but it seems to be going okay. Alonso, he's still behind Massa. nothing wrong with Fernando's car, that's for sure. Albers. Still leads Benoldi. Only got 2 laps in a moment to go. Alain Prost, he's got Verstappen. Oh, he's got Verstappen. There you go. Easy as you like. MP44 leaves the B194 in its wake. And that's Prost easing himself into 5th. He's got Berger and Schumacher ahead. Unless the worst happens between these two, it's gotta be between Albers and Benoldi. He's so close. You have to think he'll be setting himself up down just past Blanchimont. Get a very interesting look of Michael Schumacher's Benetton right there. It's definitely a lot of blue sky now. That rain is not going to be going much longer. Interesting that possibly could have been a wet dry race. That would have been extremely interesting. But it's still raining and that's all that matters. Albers now under a lot of pressure. Half a second, Benoldi. He's hunting, he wants it. That arrows is moving. Curve Paul Frere. On the run to Blanchimont. Oh, Benoldi, he's got himself a run. Does he, will he? No. Has he shot himself in the foot? Will he would go through Blanchimont now to the bus stop? Oh, he's got the run. He looks to the inside. Albers covers. Takes the corner. Benoldi. Oh, he's lost a lot of ground. Oh, he's all over the place. And you have to say that would have to be game, set, match Christian Albers. Enrique Benoldi. He's not gonna get 2 seconds. He's lost 2 seconds through the bus stop. Very aggressive, but interesting play there from Albers. For him, and that's probably going to net him this win. 2007 Spyker Ferrari. Going to be looking for the victory here. 2002 Arrows A22. Enrique Benoldi probably not going to get there. Oh look, there's Senna. No, not Senna, it's the other one, it's Prost. Right there, catching up to Berger. It's going to be too late for him though. Schumacher's done nicely, he's just held the fort. Didn't really have the pace today of the front runners to be able to take any more than that. Nonetheless, Christian Albers, what an effort. Drove from the front. Did very well, pole sitter. This man, Benoldi, fantastic race. Might feel a bit hard done by, I wouldn't blame him. Very aggressive, but in the end, there you have it. Christian Albers.
Fantastic drive, great job.
Schumacher takes 3rd, here's Berger for 4th. Prost for 5th, Verstappen left in 6th. There's Senna, bad luck for 7th. De La Rosa takes 8th. Hamilton in 9th in the Mercedes. Sutil 10th, depending on what point format you're using, possibly the final point. Rosberg in 11th, no matter what, he's not getting anything there. Barrichello 12th. Irvine takes 13th ahead of Zonta. Very lucky to be still driving. Massa 15th ahead of Alonso. Kartakayan, loose wheel, but it seems that it's okay. The pit stop was fine. Herbert in the wrong way round Jag. And then that would leave, last but not least, Mika Hakkinen in a car that I know very, very well. Come across in 19th and final car on the road. So then, confirmation of the results. Albers, Benoldi, Schumacher on the podium. Berger, Prost, Verstappen. That would be your top 6 points. Senna and De La Rosa would complete top 8 points. And finally, the top 10 is Hamilton and Sutil. Rosberg comes home in 11th with Rubens Barrichello in the much older but same team Brawn car. Irvine in the Jaguar, Zonta in the BAR. 2 Ferraris, Massa and Alonso. Kartakayan lucky to finish, arguably. Look at that. Frentzen didn't make it around with a loose wheel. Kartakayan did. Herbert in the Jaguar. Hakkinen, yes, a whole minute at the back. And then you've got the unlucky gentleman in Villeneuve, who was very lucky, you have to say. Well, unlucky, I guess, as well. At Eau Rouge and the Rodillon. Jenson Button, arguably the best effort of the day to reverse out of the gravel trap, was quickly negated by driving straight into a wall and losing his wheel. And, well, Hindsight, Frentzen, you know, what could he have done this race if not for a loose wheel? Anyhow, that'll be it. And Benoldi takes the fastest lap of the race off Herbert by a mere 0.005 of a second. Nonetheless, that's the final test race. Next, after this, it will be it'll be the season proper. Depending on what happens, there might be footage of a open-in test session, perhaps. Very unlikely. Most likely the first televised session will be the Australian Grand Prix, which will be first. So that's that. But nonetheless, hopefully this gives everybody an idea. As you can see, there was everything from a McLaren in 1998 to a current Mercedes from this season 2014, and obviously then there's the SMD 09A, which I think is a fantastic car. Very nice templates, easy to use, easy to check, using the right tools. And with that, you've got the basis, well, the televised basis of a championship. It'll be very interesting to see what will happen behind the scenes. That's not quite finished yet, but that will be published to everyone before the season. Yes, there's a full set of regulations. I haven't done a word count yet, but there is a lot of words in it. That may need to read it, but it won't be a big problem. Just know the basic rules and everyone will get on fine. Nonetheless, with that is all from me in Melbourne, but at Spa. I hope this was enjoyable. Hope everyone was happy seeing certain cars. I hope you guys were. And with that, yes, thank you, and I will sign off. Good night.